Hello everyone, this is Jamie Lim. Welcome to my HUURAY in May 2022. If you like my dish sharing, do remember click onto the subscribe button and don't forget click the bell icon so when there is a new video upload you won't miss. Is you guys can see my share screen? Give me a 1 if you can see my share screen. Can okay. Yeah, it's have been a crazy months. I also have experienced before. Yeah, later I can share out that so what is going on. Then I can, yeah, you guys also can feel free to share out that what's happened for this month. Okay, let's start for today. Today we're going to talk about the HUURAY in May 2022. Okay, so as you know that right now we are in the yin wood snake. So it's a snake month. So we would like to know that what is going on. Okay, let me move on. First of all, for you guys that if you first time that got to know me and somehow that you get to know somebody is introduced by you, then the new people join in here. Okay, feel free to share out that about my Facebook, my TikTok, and my the YouTube and Facebook also. I share a lot of the information, especially that you guys can see my the TikTok. I share out a lot the information about the current those sharing about the feng shui and then about this month's things, and also that how to choose the properties, or at least that you know that instead of like every time we talk about the sachi, right? But certain things that in terms of the sachi, we can view in the different way that what sort of the sachi is implicated. And so when you choose the property or you are the property agent, so you will not you immediately already filter what sort of things that you will not going to buy for this property. Actually, it's a save your time, you know, right? So you can filter out, or maybe you can directly to tell the agent, okay, this property I want to see this, the other type I don't want to see this. It's a save your time. Okay. So in terms of if you wanted to do the scanning, or you can click on to this link here based on the link that I just shared. Just click the link and then after that you will see all my sharing. So usually recently I do a lot of this kind of the sharing, especially in the TikTok, right? Okay, if you like my this TikTok, you just click the follow. So whenever there is a new update, you will get to know. Okay, now this is the one that we are talking about this month, the energies, right? So for tonight, I will share out that how was the overview for the whole month, and also that we wanted to know that what sort of the energy that we will need to be aware of, and what sort of the things like the things that can usable is at least that align with your current situations, with your goal that you would like to achieve. We can focus on, because normally the big goal, right, it takes a lot the different type of the time to track and react upon on that. So by knowing this month the energy, that then we can just work on that and which one that you wanted to achieve, and then you use the particular the things and just use on that with the related the actions. Okay, and also that after that I will have the border sections also. Okay, and also I have to be transparent to you guys that I also will do my selling also. Okay, right, cool. So for the overview of the whole month, you will see that the two group of the people, or two sign, meaning that you will see a group of the group A people, they will be very happy, enjoying, celebrating. They feel like very freedom. So suddenly, like they like to share out a lot of their lifestyle, they where they're going, all this sort of thing. But the key thing is this group of the people, when they are enjoying, or maybe some of you already like planning to some sort of like a short trip, go to the somewhere, one thing that you might be need to caution about that the those documentations or those things that you apply must be do it properly, ensure that there is no any lingering things happen before you go for a holiday or before you go to the somewhere else. Okay, or maybe in your work before you want to leave your job when you're going to start your holiday or for the long holiday, something like that, right? But somehow something in the middle, the shit happened. You might be someone is need to calling you, ask you to follow up, and then you couldn't enjoy this kind of your me time, your enjoying lifetime. Okay, so it's like kind of like the disturbing. So remember, the keyword is when you are enjoying, at the same time, you need to make sure that before you go to enjoy whatever the things that you are doing right now, ensure everything is be proper and also be careful, because the current the current COVID is still ongoing. And then if you notice that the Malaysia right now is they still have several cases, and last few days there's a few cases, is few people pass away already. Yeah, so just be cautious. Okay, the other group of the people for this month will feel like much more challenging. So with whatever the things that you plan, you keep on changing. So it's like in Malaysia or in Singapore, we call it as a roti canai. So suddenly it's a flipping here, suddenly it's a flipping there. So the things is keep on changing. So you feel very challenged, you feel very stuck. And because of that, a lot of the things that is unknown, you feel stressed. Sometimes you feel anxious, like, okay, if what I'm doing right now is spend me a lot of the time, what happened that after that? Then after that, when you very focus on doing some things already, then suddenly how the things change, obstruct you, obstruct your way, obstruct your project, something out of suddenly, like without you knowing it, somehow you feel like have this kind of feeling. Okay, so I would say that take it as the normal, because it could be like this kind of the situation might be happen, but just get used to it. Okay, and also that when come to this month, maybe some of you very confident with whatever that you do, but try to be not so overconfident, even though the things that is your expert, things that you already know how to do, but avoid to have a discount, the overconfidence feeling, because things happen might out of sudden, you're unable to see clearly. Okay, and also that you might be mad or maybe the one that you deal with, your new network, those people are petty people or very nasty. They are not the guys that you used to deal with. Suddenly they are feel very nasty, and then they do not do the proper job and not doing the clean job, and also trying to cover up their own shit, especially in the company. Everything they sweep it under the carpet, but so chances will meet up this kind of people. Okay, and sometimes that until you feel like you really want to learn, like having like 72 style, like the Monkey King, the Xun Hong, this kind of 71變 to style that to cater whatever things that happen, the unexpected things happen, you have this kind of feeling. You feel like suddenly, like with whatever the things that you have right now, you need to embrace and continue to thrive out, continue to embrace out, because all the obstacle or the challenges is coming to you. You feel like you need to continue to speed up things. This is how this month the energy will feel like. And furthermore, when it comes to the investment, especially those are high risk investment, right, might be need to do, because previous months already have a discount sign. This month will be tendency have a more into this. Those high risk investment, the people will tell you that, okay, my return is very good. Okay, you come to invest my things, especially those are few thousand, okay, or it can be the big project, how much that you need to invest, or maybe they just wanted to be partnership with you, but then need you to invest with a certain of the amount. Okay, and just be careful when you're dealing with them, because earlier on I mentioned that this month people tend to be more nasty, petty people around. Just be more alert. So I keep on saying this month is until when? It's until 5th of June 2022. Okay, so with the health perspective, the people will be tend to be more emotion. The emotion, it will be more suppressed. It's not like the previous month, very flare out things. No, this month the people, the emotion is much more suppressed. They trying to hold their own emotions. Okay, and also that it could be also the eyes easily get tired, or eyesight not so good. So better go to check the doctor. Or leg easily get injured. So whenever that, if let's say your job is require you to do the physical job or physical work, that, or maybe you need to go to the customer side outside, or you need to do the gym instructor. So just be careful with the leg things. Better wear the proper the shoes, okay, to prevent the leg injured. Or sometimes that your limbs, you feel very tight, very easily get sore pain. This is the month of the energy. So the keyword is you need to relax, because when the things that you're not able to, suddenly you feel like overwhelmed already, you just need to be more relaxed. To relax and cultivate your own self, that okay, asking yourself why happens, why you feel like that. And also that at the same time thinking about what is the strategy for you in order for you to continue to move on, to continue to deliver your job. So later on I will share out that with the certain of the things that what can you do for this month, okay, until 5th June 2022. All right, so this is the overview, the whole month. Do you guys have a same experience, like, or maybe you can share out? For my house internet, I deal with those people that they not doing the proper job, they trying to do the shortcut. So it's also one of the way that I mentioned about the nasty people or the petty people. They tend to be trying to do like this, so have to do a lot of the hassle work and the back end work, go to do this kind of follow up. And also that, remember, if you're planning to go to do the submission already, okay, today is the last day of the Malaysia, the submission for the income tax. Okay, and also that if you, for the following weeks, you plan to do any kind of the submission to the bank or the bank officer or the government officer, whatever the important documentation, I would advise that do the retreat again before you submit, to prevent things is keep on coming back to you and asking you to re-verify again and show the proof and so on. Or especially that some of you might be consider about the partnership, or consider about the things that you need to submit as a show that your capital is this much. So better go to check. Okay, this is very important, as you don't want to the things is keep on come and go like that. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to share about this month, the energy. Okay, as you can see that this month, this is one of the sectors that you can see based on the green color here, Southwest. Southwest, why I say this month is not so good, as like this diagram, you can see that one of the emoji is like feeling very upset, another one is like very evil like that. Okay, actually it's like the energy itself is bring the calamity, is bring the health issue, it prone to give you the problematic area of your property. It can be your rented property, it can be your current house or your office. Okay, so as long as it's a full wall with the roof, this can be a form already. So you check where is your Southwest sector, because the Southwest sector, it can bring this kind of the energy that people who will be easily get injured, or they will feel like have something, the skin allergic all of a sudden. If serious, it will be cause the lost wealth or bankruptcy. It's quite serious because it's a very bad, the combination of the energy with the month itself is the 5-year low, and together with the year star 2. So generally, it's not a good idea to use it unless you are the professional, the feng shui master, and you know how to play around with this tool. Otherwise, generally not to advise to do this, not to advise to use this area. It prone to have a sick, especially those people already have a precondition, this kind of the sickness already. So this will be triggered up again. You will feel like, last time already cured. How come this thing is happen again? I just finished recover. How come this thing happen again? So you might be need to check, is it anyone to go to trigger out your the southwest sector or not? Maybe you yourself is no, you are very highly alert. You will not do any the trigger for the activation, such as the to light up the candle or put the water or anything, or do the kneeling, right? Or can be anything. But you know that you will not do any the feng shui activation. But you might be need to check the external side. Is it anyone accidentally go to activate or not? Such as someone go to do the renovation, and from your house you see outside exactly the southwest. That means that the energy already activate, even though your house did not. Unless that you guys already activate the previously, I have shared the prevention for the southwest sector. If you already done the activation, at least it will be has a layer of the protection already. It will be mitigate the impact. Okay. And what else the southwest will be bring? Why is say so so bad? Because this will be bring the mishap and the accidents. Okay, especially your the house. Let's say that this month you discover that southwest is have these issues, right? And so happen your house, the main door is a southwest. Just be careful, okay, not to do any the activations or not to do any the hacking or drilling. Make sure everything is still act as like the normal, no acting the new thing or no acting like any the hacking. No, just maintain as it is. No do any the extra actions. Okay, this is a month of the energy. And also that the person or the property itself have a this kind of tendency, right? They will be have a this kind of the fraud, cheating, scheming. So whenever have a this kind of the tendency, energy is there. If the people who are not aware, because of the greed, want to have a shortcut the money, okay, nobody see one, like I can go to do it. Then what happened if with the energy, the environment already have a this kind of situations, and if you are yourself is not alert, at the same time you personally or someone that they are personally a bit more greedy, want to earn the shortcut way, this is why it's called, it's forming this prone to have a this kind of situation. Heaven, earth, man must be all together. This is why it's not advisable using this area for this month. Or the patient people who are already sick, they are under the recovering, elders people, avoid not to using this area. Or pregnancy people, or people planning to just marry, right? Want to pregnant and enjoy the newborn baby. So they are people who are planning to conceive, just to avoid using the southwest. Just make sure the southwest as quiet as it is for this month. But as I said just now, that if some the grandmaster level, they are very high level, they know that how to handle this kind of the situation by using the 5 and 2, handle with care, and they know that the whole thing somehow is aligned and can turn it into the positive result. This will bring out those become as a more wealth coming from the business tycoon, politician people, because these two power together, these two start together is the power and the wealth. Interesting, huh? So it depends on how you see it and how are you able to mitigate it or not. If you not so sure, best to avoid. Generally, best to avoid this. It's easy. Unless you know that the whole environment is support with your goal, then southwest this month can be a benefit. Okay. And also that I do the sharing in the TikTok about this month. From the Facebook I do share, and also the TikTok I do share. You can watch out this link that I just share in the chat room here. Okay, this will be the short notes that why the southwest best not to use it. I have one case that just one weeks ago. That's one of my someone that I know. Just before 5th of May, before the day itself is the 4th of May, she already her mother already not so well already. So her mother, the skin already get allergy and so on. So I also wondering what happened. So I go and check. It's southwest, because I do ask also that whether her mother is using is there any the area or not get any the impacted also and so on. After that, I just got to know that her mother often used in the southwest sector. So this is one of the reason that southwest not advisable to use it, because it's out of sudden the sickness happen. She sees so many doctor, few Western doctor and the Chinese the CCM. So it's right now it's still under the medical recovering. So just take note that the eldest people not advised to use this area for this month until 5th of June. Okay. Okay, for the Facebook friend here, remember to sign into the link there, all right? And then for the Zoom, then you will get to know that the whole month, the energy, and also that I will share about the bonus as well. Okay, I see you in the Zoom. Quite scary in the southwest. Yes, it is, because it's just out of sudden. So as you can see here, this is another second the screen that you can see. Why is like another the smoke is, if you notice that there will be the highlight that I mentioned. Okay, this one. Blue color better. Do you see the monkey here? Southwest tree. Meaning that this month already the energy is not so good already. Okay, and some more, the southwest tree is even worse, because as you know that this year the southwest tree, the monkey sector, is a clash, is a break, the year breaker. So isn't that it's much more amplifier the energy there? So if you know that earlier on I shared out the previous month I shared about the 9 grid and the 24 mountains, right? You can use the 24 mountains to check. Better not to touch any the southwest sector, and very, 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 very important is not to activate anything in the southwest tree, because it's overlaying the different kind of the energy is there already. Okay, so when you do this kind of the mitigation, at least that you know that okay, this month cannot do this area. Make sure that everything is be calm. Make sure that everything will be okay. This is how we got to know and how to make use on the feng shui, instead of putting things around in our house by putting whatever those decoration. Okay, and also beside knowing this, you guys already captured the degree. This is the trickling of the month. So the trickling of the month, as you can see, the what I have already put the color, the blue color and the gray color, is together with the month and the yearly. So you can at least that you get to know that where is the spot that try not to do much, especially the west, the east, because you know that the east, basically this year, the east too, the rabbit sector is very good, because got the sun and then got the yang noble there. But this month, try not to do any activation, even though okay, the day itself if you know the date selections, right? If you know that the date itself is very good, and also you want to activate, you also need to check another layer of the application, whether can apply it for the feng shui activation or not. Else, not to do that if you're not sure. If you know how to use another application and overlaying with the certain of the this month, the set energy, then you can just do it. But overall, generally, not to advise to use it unless you know how to mitigate and play around with that. Okay. And why the trickling is not so we wanted to avoid. As you can see, the trickling here. Do you see the tiger? The tiger is a grand duke in this year. Somehow together with the monthly trickling. Isn't that this sector itself, it will be also very kind of the volatile. Like you do the acupuncture, you know that the spot this month, this spot cannot touch. Same goes like just now, the monkey sector cannot touch. If people that don't believe it, you can tell them like just go to do it. If people don't believe this, normally Western people don't believe. The trickling will cause the problem keep on occurring one and another. That's why some people say that how come the bad luck is keep on continuously like that? This is the reason, trickling. It's the same as like the 5 yellow. 5 yellow is a calamity, and the trickling is of several of the problems happen one and another. Okay. And also, monthly grandeur. Monthly grandeur is in the southeast tree, so which is this degree. I would not say that it depends on you. If you are very adventurous and then you are very okay that everything I do, whatever the challenges come to me, I can handle very well. I am not the one that will be just sit there and then waiting for things that happen to me like that. So if you are not this kind of the people, you are very gung ho, just go to do it like that. If you can use this grandeur, monthly grandeur. Otherwise, you just make sure that this area as quiet as it is. Okay. It's just that what I mean is the activation. What if someone is activated already? It means that a lot of the issue is coming to you, want you to solve it, even though it's not your issue. In work, it's not your issue. It's still you need to solve it. You feel like no matter what, you have to find a solution. This is what I mean, grandeur. Imagine that it's a king. King can keep you at the same time. Also, if you accidentally activate already, it will come to you. So whatever the good things, bad thing, the problem, I mean, it will keep on coming to you. This is a grandeur. All right, now we talk about the monthly breaker, month breaker. Month breaker is because of a bit like the hassle, because someone is clashing you already. It's example like the two animal is clashing you already. Isn't that the breaker feel good or not? Not so good, right? You feel like how come me again? How come me again? The kind of feeling. This is the month breaker. I just it's a layman terms that at least that you got to know the understand the concept, what it mean. So furthermore, you might be need to take notes. Why I highlighted the month breaker also have another things that you might be need to track, because these are the month breaker, the peak area now northwest tree is together with the yearly tree killing. Okay, so meaning that it will be the energy is much more intense. So if you wanted to do the activation, it's better get the professional, the consult. If you really want to insist to do the feng shui activation, otherwise better to avoid it. So in summary is, you can see that The snake sector and the pig sector, not advisable to use it generally. Okay, and this is also another summary that you guys can take the screenshot here, that for this month, the entire the spot. So actually, so when you do your feng shui checking on your house or your office, that you might be need to check, or maybe you are doing those are going to planning to have a renovations, right, for your house or for your renting or from your office. You might be need to aware where not to trigger. At least don't trigger the negative one, trigger the good one. Okay, so it's enough to talk about these sectors already. What else that we can use? Okay, you guys can take this screenshot. I will explain why will be highlighted the few different of the color and the different the emoji, right? One thing's that, okay, the pink color one will be one of the advice that you can consider. Okay, just bear in mind that I know that, okay, you say just now the northwest is not so good. Okay, bear in mind you can not to do the any the activation, but then you still can use the space for your related the actions. Let me to explain one by one. Yeah, cool down, cool down. Okay, with the south sector, this month, it will be the theme of the story. It will be like the opportunity is wealth. You found out that the opportunity is to come to you. Just grab it, because it form as the wealth for you, because you have the person that, or maybe someone that you are, either you are doing the business or you are the career person, or someone that are going to study for the exam already, can use this subsector, because it will be produce you or give you some kind of like the idea, the smart intelligent view. You know how to handle the situation, because of you know how to handle the situation, and you know how to cater and recognize that where is your wealth opportunity come to you. So in the way that you are much more discernment, you can see things clearly, whether this one is workable or not, or that one that is not workable, or what is the current the potential with your current the project right now you are doing right now, or maybe you planning to want to launch your new product. You wanted to know that whether your current the product will be have a potentially have any the buyer to come to buy, or have any the potential that you might be need to aware of using the subsector. One more thing is that with the subsector, because of the 3 and 9 together, 3 is a monthly star together with the 9. This the people who are using this area, or someone that is their work room already in the south, and some of this person heavily used in the south, right? They are much more very in terms of the very action oriented. They wanted to see the result, they will just do it. They will not feel like want to sit there and then do more research, then only do the action. They are much more action based to pursue their goal. It's just that they will, the person who are, because this month the energies, right, they tendency have a this kind of feeling that very upright. When things that is not right, they will stand up, even though it's not their territory. They still will stand up to fight for what is right. This is the sub people. If they are using this this sector, they tendency have this kind of emotions. So best to avoid using avoid to get people trying to approach you, trying to say that, okay, I have this problem, that problem, but then actually that you not really go to track properly, because you're very upright this month, the energy like that. So might be easily get involved into this kind of the dispute, disagreement things. Yep. And also that because of that, if very, very serious, it could be cause the legal issues happen. Suddenly receive some of the letter from the officer thingy, come to ask you to explain. So When the moment you stand with the upright way, you have to ask yourself, are you standing in the right one, the bright side one, or the dark side one? You have to ask yourself. If you can see, if any one of you, you can see your south sector, this is another tip. If you can see the south sector, you can see the mountain. There will be have the wealth opportunity come to you, or at least have some recognitions. People will recognize you. People know that, acknowledge that, okay, yeah, you are good. They can somehow, they can feel like this kind of the feeling that trust you. Okay. If let's say the external form is a negative, such as the those sachi that I've mentioned in the TikTok, or it can be like those lampposts or the pylon or this sort of things, this indicate that the persons for this property tend to for the Sawa tend to have a discount, the liver issue or the heart problem. Okay, and what about the northwest? Northwest, I would say that it's a networking. You will be, even though like you want to look for the job, and then you want to get to know the new people, using the northwest, making a phone call, talking with them, make friends with them, and get to know your new job opportunity from there. Expand your network, expand your social network. This might be help. Who's know that from there is from someone is your nobleman, because 9 and 6 is there. But somebody will be feel like if they are very work long enough in the current company, they will not happy with the management arrangement. They feel like with whatever the current management decisions, they feel not satisfied. They wanted to change the job. So suggestion is, right, try to be more flexible, be open-minded with the possibility, with the new opinion that is coming to you. If let's say, you check your northwest is your main door, example, or with your current workplace, northwest, but you cannot change the table. So you know that this one tendency will have a discount, the energy is there. Maybe you can turn into just focus on the networking, because it's a networking area for you. For if let's say the outside the form is not so good, it tendency will be have a more, the person will be have a migraine, tension, stress, or headache related. Or it can be the stroke person. If let's say anyone, if you know, if anyone is from the stroke recover already, or anyone is already not so well, they are recovering due to the stroke, not to put them in the northwest sector in the house. Very important. If northwest already have a negative form already, it also could be means that will affect the eldest people who are in the house, especially male, or anyone with the life gua 6. So best to just need to be aware about that. But nevertheless, this northwest is a networking, so you no need to like, am I need to spend about the whole days for the networking? No need. Just do the related action, do whatever the calling, sending, or discussion meeting in the northwest. Or let's say that your current company, your meeting room, isn't that, if let's say in the northwest is a good area that for you to do your discount meeting with your boss, with your potential the client, or discussions from the across different department, this is a good area. So check where is your northwest area of the property. So it can be your office, your house, or your rented place. So this is how we can make use on that. But for the house, might be need to aware if someone is their head is not so easily get headache, migraine, not enough sleep, or due to some blood pressure, this kind of related, might be not to tell them that, okay, this month, can you not to stay in Northwest for a long time? Then they ask why? They say, for your good reason. You just say like that. Okay. And also that watch out the belonging, the valuable things, especially if let's say you already plan to go to somewhere else for holiday. So before you leave your house, lock all those valuable things, keep it into the safety place. So if you know that the achievement, you also can put into the delusion door there with all those valuable things. But you need to remember that where you put up, otherwise you might be forgot. Okay, and now we talk about the West. So you roughly to know that what area you can make use on this already for this month. So the West, I would say that the theme of the things, it will be more to like the romantic and the planning. Romantic is meaning that if you are single, okay, or you feel like, okay, my time, I feel like I want to look for my life partner, okay, so you can make use on the West sector, do the discount, the networking, or whenever the potential your target, or I mean like, okay, your life partner, they text you or something like that, or you pick up a call, anything, use the West area to talking with them, chit-chatting with them, have a good communication with them. This is the West. And not only that, West is a good for the planning. Like earlier on, you already know that this month the energy is a bit like the volatile, keep on changing, right? In terms of your business or your career, your boss is keep on, sometimes you feel like changing in terms of like the angin, got wind, keep on changing. Suddenly tell you this, suddenly tell you that, and then you feel like what you really want. Okay, this kind of unexpected change. So using West, the keyword is using the West to calm down yourself, to do this kind of planning strategy, and also give you the creativity. Where is the ideas at least that you work out on them. And some more, this area also is a nobleman area for this month. Especially some of you, your job is require you to meet up a lot of the customer front end. Okay, mainly it's a front end. It will be much more benefit. You can position yourself in the West sector or in the meeting room. You can schedule your meeting room earlier on, before in advance, put yourself in the West sector. And if you know further, you can position yourself using the achievement directions. Okay. So let's say that, okay, let me ask you guys, if you are looking for the job, you will using West sector or the Northwest sector? Tell me. Type me into the chat room. If you are looking for the job, you will use West sector or the Northwest sector? No idea? Remember earlier on, the Northwest is networking. Yeah. The mainly the networking is in the Northwest. The West sector is the nobleman together with the planning and the more to like the chit-chatting. The Northwest, right, is to help you to expand your current network. At the same time, you can, from there, you go to know your new network, and they will be, maybe you can tell them that, okay, you're looking for a job. From there, it will be opportunity come. Yes, West also another the opportunity, but the Northwest mainly is for the networking and give you have this kind of the sense of the prior to get to know the new people, the new network. Instead of your current you go to check from the online checking your job straight, whatever the things, right? The portal. Using the Northwest, talking with them, having a social tea time, chit-chatting, all these sort of things, bonding time. This is the West, the Northwest. For the West also, the key word is you need to be patient and be consistency to do the actions that you need to do, because it's a bit slow. It's not the fast result. Okay, but if let's say west is a bit the negative landform outside there, it's prone to have a kidney problem or ears related problem or scandal. And one more thing that is a special thing, if let's say if in your work you are dealing with the lazy people, meaning that they are lack of motivation. So everything that you have, your boss know that you are capable, you can do things, but the others people just lazy, no more motivation already. They just already tend to look for the new job. Okay, you have a discount, the sign, right? You can see the colleague is like that, but your job is overwhelmed already. What can you do? Use the west sector, because west is also, you can, from there, your colleague there, you get to know, ask them to help you to support some of your work, segregate the task. Okay, this is the key notes that for you. If let's say in your job, you meet people that a bit lazy, don't want to do the job, but your job is you already got 5 jobs. But this fella don't want to do things, don't want to do proper job, and I'll give a lot of shit. Your boss asks you to handle back. Use the west sector. Okay, and also the north sector. This one, the northwest, just now I mentioned, is just using the energy. It's not activation. It's not FengShui activation. Just make use on the star energy. So right now it's the north. North, nevertheless, earlier on we already go through that. It's a trickling, right? But this month, do you know that north this month is a 4 and 1? Is very good for the self-improvement, for self-cultivation, for the study. Regardless that the which level or which age you are, we always have to need to improve, right? North can use to improve, or when you wanted to be into deep into some certain of the subject, or maybe that, okay, you wanted to do some investment, but you're not so sure that with your current investment, whether is it profitable or not, whether is it good or not, then use the north sector to do this kind of the related research, or got to know from the newspaper or from the online, those articles, got to know how does this investment, the background, how was the company, the capital, how was their return rate. So with all this sort of the actions, do in the north. Or for the kids, I know that in Malaysia, some of the exam have to reschedule already, right? So you can use this area for the north. Ask your kids, use this area. Use this area for studying, do homework. After they're done already, can go to somewhere else to play. So how to attract them to go to using this north? Put the chair and table there, ask them to use that. Simple. And also that some of you that if let's say already go for the professional, the exam study, okay, using this north, is either you also can have a discount of the intelligent and got to know that okay how to do. At the same time, also that okay you from the from the professor or from the tutor, they will give you some hints, give you some notes that okay what is the potential that exam question will come up, something like that. So you guys get the take notes where is the keyword for the each sector, you can make use on that. So from there, basically you can just play around with the energy of this month. And you will see that this northeast, the color is a bit different. I would say that it's a moderate. It depends on your strategy. It depends on your goal, because northeast will be more towards this like the long-term investment, such as those asset property long-term. So if you are looking for those fast result in terms of your investment return, northeast might be not a good idea that for you to use it. unless you are very okay that this is for long-term investment, or you are the business people, then you can consider using the northeast sector. Especially also that if the northeast, you can see the outside very nice view or the mountain, okay, this will be prone to bring you the opportunity with, if let's say you already have the investment for the property, they might be the chances that the property might be a bit the increase. So from there, it depends on your holding power. Do you want to sell it or you want to continue holding it? Potentially will have this with return, good return. Or another things are for the northeast sector. If let's say you are already practicing, or you are in the middle practicing the spiritual thing, something like the achievement, the spiritual, you need to do some manifest, okay, or you need to do some the breakthrough, or the some things like the spiritual enlightenment, want to get more answer from the divine, from the guidance, to let you know that have a better the sense, the sixth sense, northeast can be used. So you can place yourself there to do the meditation in the northeast. Meditation or manifest. Or if you are doing chanting, or you are doing like this kind of the spiritual thingy, or you singing, okay, singing the mantra instead of a chanting, also can use the northeast. If let's say the northeast is negative form, it prone to bring the stomach related issue, or the person use this room, northeast sector, they will feel very much in the solitary. They feel like people don't understand them, but it's okay. If you are also okay, because it depends on what you focus on. Example like this, like northeast, if you are the business person, isn't that you feel very solitary because you are busy for the work already. You have not much time to able to take care the both side with the other your family member or your children. Isn't that true? So is whenever that you go towards into the one particular the actions, somehow the other side, it will be reduced the energy, and somehow you feel like, okay, everything will be alone. This is how I mean the solitary for this one, the energy. Okay, so for summary, the rest of the gray color one is not advisable to use it. Not advisable to use it, also not advisable to do the any feng shui activation. With the what I'm sharing right now for this the 8 square box is the most toward is the action base. It's not feng shui activation. Bear in mind that. So now this is the things that the cheat sheet that at least you get to know this quick summary. So for the South, it's a smart, create you much more intelligence, and also give you the opportunity for the wealth. You can recognize that where is the wealth opportunity, because you suddenly can see more things really. You know where is the wealth opportunity come to you. So South can potentially to use this area. Okay, and also West also can be for the planning or the romantic in meaning that if let's say you don't want to single already, you wanted to look for the life partner, okay, then you can consider using the West. Northwest is networking, okay. North will be more to like the study, self-improvement. Study can be the students or the professional, the exam, going to attend those exam. Self-improvement can be applied to every level, the self-improvement. Just as simply reading, not necessarily must be the 8 hour, can be 1 or 2 hours like that. You can make use on that. Just study or reading some newspaper or watching some meaningful informations. Those info can help you. Northeast will be the middle because it's a long-term investment, those related wealth. But nevertheless, remember earlier on the Northeast, they will be have together with the tree killing side and also with the year the year grand duke and also the monthly, the trickling side. So just be aware that when you use this area, just not to do any activation, just use the space. Then after that, ciao. Okay. Okay, let me see. You guys have any other question based on the what I'm be sharing for this month? So at least that you know that this summary, what to use really. So tell me which sector you plan to use this month with your goal. What is your goal? Looking for a job, looking for a life partner, expand your networking, more network. So give you have more choices. Okay, let's continue on the one that I'm going to share. As you can see, let me know that if you can see or not. This one, FengShui activations. You guys can see? If you can see, type me a 3. Okay, okay. Can see, yeah. Okay, good, good, good. So the first one, yeah. Great, great, great. So the first one would be the 17th of May. So it's on Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. Clash the red. If let's say your year born in the red year, that means that with this energy, it will not align with, not benefit to you, but it's benefit for everyone in the house except born in the red year. So with the degree with the West 2, because we know that why I choose the West 2 is because this month the West is good. The nobleman together with the give you the idea, and also that you got to know your planning, and at the same time that another layer is the West 2 this year got the dragon virtual there, so will help you to mitigate your whatever the situation that you are facing. So with the 17th of May, this is a problem solving day and also chances to meet your nobleman. So you can plan in advance ahead that what sort of the activity that you can plan, you can do. So normally would be best to advise is what you can do is you do the activation, after that do the series of the actions, meaning can be meaning after activation already you can start to do the related actions for the problem solving skill, the problem solving and the look for the nobleman for the next few days also can. So using the water or some things like the submission dispute earlier on this year, this month will be easily have a discount of the documentation, the dispute issue, right? Or things that people disagree with your proposal, people ask you to recheck and redo again until sometimes you feel that you wanted to feel like I want to ask this person what you truly want, because people keep on changing. So using this time, maybe have a form of, after you do the activation already, then you do the related the meeting with this person during the dinner time. Just nice. For FengShui activation, we refer to the year. So if your year is born in the red, 17th of May is it will benefit the others, but not the people who are born in the red year. Got it? Okay, water activation will be the one that you can try my TikTok, my recent TikTok. Okay, let me to share again. You can, I did share that the FengShui activation by using the water is how was the water and the 3 feet tall and the 3 feet high, and make sure that nothing is covered. Best to have the water pump for 2 weeks. Okay, this is my TikTok, the ID and then the link there. Okay, now the next one. this one will be on the 21st May, Saturday. Oh, one more thing, sir. I got my client also asked me before. If let's say the day, let's say the 17th of May, Tuesday, you working, can you do it in advance or not? Meaning that you put the water in advance. No, cannot. You got what I mean? Meaning that on 17th of, okay, let me, example, based on this, 17th of May, 5:30 to 6:30, you're still working. The question is, can you put the water in advance there or not? So meaning that you no need to go to get the new water and then pour to the bucket and then go to refill another one to refill that. You just put there already with the water. The answer is no, cannot, must be fresh. Fresh meaning that everything start from the scratch. Grab the water, grab the new water, pour into the bucket there. Cannot do it in advance. During this hour, just do it. Otherwise, you ask someone that was in the house that help you to do. If not, you can look for the second day, which is on the 21st May. It's Saturday. It's a problem-solving day, or also it's a nobleman day. Can use that, but it's clash dragon. So actually, it's like, okay, because sometimes, right, in the house might be not only you staying, you know, maybe it's not benefit to you, but it can be benefit for others people. Why not to just activate that, right? So in feng shui, it's not every time is me. So we can do for the people who are surrounding in the house to take the good energy. Some more you activate the dragon virtue. Dragon virtue is one of the good big star for the year. One of the good star. So we can use that, and also the dragon virtue help you to remove the problem, at least to mitigate some problem, or at least that you can get some help from the other people. You also need to be aware after you do the activation already, you need to aware with the opportunity come to you. Okay. Now the third one will be this one, the wealth and nobleman. Earlier on, the 2 day is the problem solving day and together with the nobleman. Now this is the day for the wealth together with the nobleman. So it's on the 24th May, Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. Clash the goat. So also using the water. You guys take the notes ready? Yes. And one more things right now is I'm going to share. If you are doing the sales or you are doing the marketing and sales, okay, your job is this. So you can watch this QR code based on this link here. Do the scanning there. I am talking about the northwest. You can back face northwest to do whatever the customer call or customer meeting with whatever the related to sales, especially your boss asks you to hit out some of the KPI, can consider using the northwest. Either you can do the QR code. Okay, I give you the link on. You can watch out this link. So you just back face northwest and your nose is facing the other direction. Make sure your northwest is at the back. So your nose is always in the southeast. Just do whatever the related the action. For those sell your thing and then want to get the customer buy your things, or at least that they will be agree with your terms, or you are doing your deal making now, you want to get the seller or either the buyer currently that you maybe right now you are stuck in somewhere, either one of the connections that you wanted to make sure that your the deal making is smoothly run. then you can consider using the northwest in this month. Until when? Until 5th June 2022. In good, in the day pillar, is it okay for the 24 May? For Feng Shui, for earlier on, the good is 24th May, right? 24th May, that one, the day is is clash good. So it's based on the people born in the year with the goat, then it will not benefit. But example, like let's say your goat in the day pillar is okay, you still can activate it. You got it? For Feng Shui activation, always refer to the year. So example, your wife is a goat year, and then you are dragon. You can use it, you benefit for you, but it will not benefit to your wife. Okay. And right now, this is the submarine. It's nothing to do with the current world conflict, yeah. I know that it's a very sensitive period that people might be thinking like that, but it's not. This is the picture I'm going to show you that it's nothing to do with the world conflict. It's regarding about in German, they will have a submarine, they call it as the German Navy in the World War II. So normally that times that they are using the one type of the machine called Enigma. And this machine is help them to decode, to encrypt it also. It's so many layer, and the layer with the million of the different way to configure into the encrypted into the script that someone is not able to decode it. Until the extent the enemy, they cannot understand how to read it. Because once you access the code, the line itself is not readable. You have to decode so many layers, and you have to meet also the million, the person is very intelligent, then only can break the code. If not, it's very, very hard. This is why we call it as the Enigma. Because of that, for the normal eyes, people will not able to decode. It's the same goes to the this is the reason why they able to win the World War II. So with whatever that we learn in the Chinese metaphysics, is also implied into this Enigma. If you notice that, or maybe some of you are new, if you notice that with whatever that you learn right now, is no longer like cut down into the one system, you have to link to the other system. But somehow during the linkage with the other system, you feel like something is missing, the gap is missing. And remember, in the Chinese metaphysics, just example, just by the Feng Shui itself, is already have so many type of the school. In different type of the school have a different type of the rules, and different type of the rules, it does not mean that can be applied everything. Like the more you know that and then you apply it, okay, everything will be mixed as like the salad or like the rojak. Is that work that way? Not necessary. You have to see the linkage itself by link into one and another. Same goes to the bazi. The bazi have so many types of the school itself. So sometimes you'll be wondering, how come this system that you already learned is workable? But how come when you embark your journey, continue on to understand about the bazi, right? You found that how come the information is a bit like not in sync, a bit like not out of like what you know. So the whole system for the Chinese metaphysics is like the whole Enigma. So in order to know this, you also aware that it's not only want to know for the one system is good enough, or two. You might have to multiply with the different kind of the system to in line with what you wanted to achieve. If by knowing one or two is not enough already, you know that. Especially right now, people who are what you know, you are stuck into somewhere. You cannot see the point is like linked to the one another, but you feel like it very familiar. Even though you learn the Ziwei Dosu, you also feel that okay, similar but with the Qi Men concept. or with the 八字concept, you cannot link. You know a bit, you know, but it's just that the whole flow, how does it tell you? So that's why that I have this program, the Enigma 2022, the path to glory. And now you know that why I mentioned about the Enigma. The Enigma is a code from the German, the kind of the machine to help you, is the encrypted with the different kind of this message is waiting for you to decode. In the Chinese Metaphysics, this is the one that I've shared out, the Enigma 2022, is help you to decode the whole thing. This is the path of the glory for my program. So this program is 2 days program, is 27 to 28 August 2022. So it's a 2 to 5 p.m. It's on weekends. It's will together with the different system, learn together, you will know the whole link. And also from here, with this program is the Ringgit Malaysia 999 live stream program. And also that after you learn already, what if like you some things that you're not so sure, you can do those checking to understand that what is going on, or maybe you have a question, you can check. Okay, so this is a Q&A sections on 9 September, 9 to 10 p.m. So this is a price for Ringgit Malaysia 299. And also it come together with the Almanat, it's a Ringgit Malaysia 99. So from there that you can got to know the how to make use on that. Is instead of like sometimes, right, you wanted to subscribe something and then you have to pay. But with this is a PDF file, is always is with you, so you can easily track whenever you need, from the phone, from the tablet, anywhere. So you no longer bounded from the internet. Like suddenly the internet down, suddenly it's down, you cannot access anywhere. Just that kind of the feeling. So with this also it come together with the raising the bar with Shimon. It's a Ringgit Malaysia 299. Everything with the program is online program, yeah. So with the Shimon, the raising the bar is to move you to the next level with the Shimon knowledge that you have. So the whole thing, it come together with the unlimited replay. It's a priceless for 30 days. You can watch whatever that you need within these 30 days. So as a summary, you will get the this program, the Enigma 2022, the path to the glory, is Ringgit Malaysia 999. So for 2 days program, and also it come together with the Q&A sections. Q&A section, if let's say you based on your tracking to got to know what you have some doubt, then you can ask. Because why we learn Chinese metaphysics, or why we want to learn all these things, the important thing is we want to become as a habit, we want to become as a freedom for ourselves, to understand our more, right? So this is one of the program for you. And it come to the Amanat, it's a Ringgit Malaysia 99, it's an ebook, and with the raising of the achievement. So this is the price for that, is a Ringgit Malaysia 299, it's a live stream program also. So together with the replay for 30 days. So that means that in total is the 1,696 Ringgit Malaysia. With you got all this stuff. But for you guys, you just only need to pay Ringgit Malaysia 497 ringgit. So that means that you save for the 70% in order you can get all this sort of the stuff to able to decode the entire whole thing, and it will be linked to one and another system that you get to know how to make use on that to grow your glory path. So if you are interested, click on to this link for signing up, or you can do this QR code scanning to become as the path to glory to yourself. Sometimes I understand that also I've been experienced before when during my learning for the Chinese metaphysics, a lot of things that I was stuck there is like, how come all this thing I feel like how come it's a link to another, but how come it's not? but a lot of the question and somehow some of the information might be missing. So this is the program that I share out, at least that you have a much more comprehensive to see the entire the whole thing, how to apply it, because after we learn we need to apply it. No point after we learn we not apply it. So this is the program. You might be asking that, are you the one that also want to become as the submarine? Despite that whatever the things that you have facing right now in your current job, in your current life, have so many things better that you need to win. It's a journey. So remember that earlier on I mentioned that in the end, we wanted to become as a happy person, as a freedom to do whatever we need. We no need to bound it with the time or money or relationship. We just want to be happy, to understand ourselves more. This is a program, the path to glory, to yourself, to your life. Okay, so we have been go through today that just a quick summary. With this program, you can pay by either by PayPal or by the banking. Also, you can PM me. Okay, so by PayPal that you will see the selections that, so you can just use the selection. Otherwise, you can just contact me. Okay, and also with this is always online, so no physical to have a concern about the COVID is still exists. Okay, and also we also go through about the monthly energy, how we can make use on the current money energy. So it is either by using the south or west or northwest or the northeast sector, or if let's say that you wanted to create the bonding for the better the relationship, the networking, okay, then we go to the northwest. Or looking for the in your work, too much things you need help already, because the current environment, people not really helping, they just pushing the staff to ask you to do things, and you are so much you are the only one capable in the current department. Well, here you go, using the west sector. So with all this kind of like the meeting up, organize this kind of the meeting room, you initiate say, okay, I do the meeting schedule for you guys, but actually you make use on the space itself for your things that you would like to achieve in this month. Okay, and also that overall this month the energy is a bit like the volatiles, right? So whenever the things that you submit, better to recharge again. So at least that you got to know the whole process with that. Enigma 2022 is the one that will be communicate with the different kind of the system. At least that you know that how to make use on that. It come together with achievement to raising your another next level for achievement. Okay. All right. I hope that you guys that like my sharing today, and to help me to share to all your friends to who need it. Especially I know that this month the energy come to the health a bit scary. Yes, things that easily get triggered, and then sometimes you feel like, how can I need to see doctor again? So just be aware of, like example, like the northwest sector this month is not so good, right? Especially the eldest male in the house or as a father. So not to use the northwest, or unless you have a specific reason, like you wanted to have a networking with a certain action after use it this area, then not to continue to stay long. Okay, all right, I see you guys. I hope that you do have an enjoy, and then got to know that what you need to achieve for this month, or you wanted to achieve your sales because of your boss targeting, ask you to achieve with some certain of the amount of the margin, then you can back face northwest. All right, I see you guys. Bye. Good night. And still happy holiday. tomorrow is a holiday in Malaysia.